I bought 100,000 Caspa during the capitulation, the largest liquidation event that we have ever had in cryptocurrency. But is this good or is it bad? A lot of people thought Caspa would never break the 10-cent threshold, yet it did, hitting 7 cents in the largest liquidation event that we have ever seen. But is the bottom in this video, I want to go over technical analysis, take a look at the Caspa chart. I also want to do an evaluation of Bitcoin and the overall crypto market to see where we could go. Am I going to be rich or am I going to be broke from that? We will find out, but I know one thing, it is conviction, guys. Let's get into it. I love you all. This is never financial advice. The other night, I had just got done with an AMA that I was hosting with Caspa's own project, Croak, and I was looking at the chart, and I just seen capitulation. I seen 9 cents, I seen 8 cents, I seen it keep going down. I pulled out my phone, and I went to Caspa, and I had $7,500 in USDC there, and I went to swap directly on my phone, and it quoted me 102,000 Caspa. I instantly signed the transaction, and what came through was a little bit over 100,000 Caspa, and I was very, very excited about that because I personally think it is a great decision. Is the price going to go down further? It might, and we're going to look into it. But like I said here, I love Caspa cryptocurrency just like the rest of us. But anyone that told me Caspa will never go under 10 cents, you were wrong. I just bought 100,000 Caspa for $7,500. I appreciate the dip, but this shows us the markets will humble us. Guys, we can never get greedy and we can never expect for the manipulation that happens in this market not to touch us, not to touch the best proof of work cryptocurrency that's about to have smart contracts and all this bullish things. There's no reason not to be bullish on Caspa, right? But it still got us and it still led to a downturn. This person right here said it was like for an hour during a black swan event. It doesn't matter. It still happened. And what that was doing was liquidating people on leverage. You could see there was almost $2 billion worth of longs wrecked and 300 million worth of shorts, 2.15 billion in the largest liquidation event, guys. But there's more and more ways to buy Caspa nowadays, but I really do recommend the Tangem wallet, guys. You can get 10% off using promo code Freeman down below, but you can even swap for Caspa directly on that, and that is what I did. And I just want to say this because there's been a lot of hacks recently, people losing their money because of hot wallets, guys. We got to get cold storage, whether you get a Tangem from my link or you get one of your own, guys. Just absolutely get one. But this is what happened. I couldn't believe it. I really couldn't believe it. You see, everyone's just minding their own business. We got up to 13 cents. We were coming back down 12 cents, 11 cents. And then, oh my God, the bottom fell out. And this chart doesn't even show it as low as I actually got it, guys. This goes down to 0.076. I seen on some exchanges it went down to like 4 cents. Is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. But the big players, and that is not me, guys, I promise it's not me, but the big players are continuing to load up on Caspa. But before we get into what I think is going to happen on the Caspa chart directly, we got to look at Big Daddy Bitcoin, see what's going on over there, and see what the overall crypto market is feeling like right now. And personally, guys, I don't know how you aren't anything but extremely bullish long term. When we look at the presidency, United States president is extremely bullish on cryptocurrency, guys. We've got so much pro-regulation. There's just no reason not to be bullish on crypto long term, and you are going to want to wait to the end to really listen to why I am so bullish. But you can see there's a diamond pattern that everyone is talking about on Bitcoin right now, and this is typically the end of an uptrend. Now, how low could it go? Well, let's take a look. But this diamond pattern right here, you can see it's been playing out pretty good, and I had these lines drawn since before that pump or the dump, and it absolutely tagged it right there. So what could we possibly be seeing? We could play out to here, dwindle down, and then either we're going to keep going up or we're going to go down. Genius, guys, up or down. No, but seriously, it's going to do one of them. But where do I think it could go? And I want to look at some little technical analysis for us to take a look. So if we come down here and we take a look at the RSI, we could see that whenever the RSI gets up this high to about 80, we normally come down, and we are on the daily time frame right now. And whenever it gets this low as this line right now, it's typically a good time to buy. So if we had a little reset from that, it would actually be good. Let the markets cool off even more. We all know Bitcoin has been running extremely hard, and alts haven't been running that much. So when we take a look at this, you can see that this resistance that we had formed back here is right here at 70 73,000. And I like to use my Fibonacci tool, go swing low to swing high. And if we did get a retracement to the 618 or 786 fib level, that would put us somewhere between 84,000 and 77,000 right there, which would land us right on top of the previous support line that we had held. If we take a look right there, you can see that puts us right on top of there, and there is potential for us to hit that. If we get bad news about tariffs, or we get anything else that the market makers want to use as a bad news to scare people out of the market and buy even lower, then that'll happen. That'll happen. But you can see on the kind of sell-off that we had this day, you can see, let's take a marking right here and say it went down approximately, what is that, 9% for BTC, and it was ate up the same exact day. I mean, look at that. From 91,000 closing at 97,000, guys. This got ate up so quick. So if we did get a crazy wick down to 75,000 to even 80,000, I expect it to get bought up extremely quick, and then we can continue the bull run. Remember, guys, this is normal in a cycle. Last cycle, we had a correction of 50% for Bitcoin. That is not abnormal. But when I come over here and look at Caspa short term, it looks pretty good. But I can't lie, I see one thing on the chart right here, and it does kind of look like a mini head and shoulders right here. So if we take a look at the little mini head and shoulders, if we were just to break it and we measure it out right there, we come down here, that would take us to about the 8-cent price level, a little bit under that. So could we potentially be looking at a double bottom to hit right here for Caspa? We could, but Freeman, you just bought 100,000 Caspa. Aren't you worried the price is going to potentially go down? No, not at all. I know what I hold. I truly believe Caspa is going to be worth dollars in the short term. I truly believe we're going to get the Coinbase listing. We're going to get the Binance listing. I truly believe smart contracts are going to change everything with Caspa. I truly believe Caspa is the best proof of work cryptocurrency. And one more time, I truly believe Caspa is the best for peer-to-peer payments. I truly believe, guys, say it with me, truly believe. I love this cryptocurrency. I really, really do. And so if we were to see capitulation of BTC even further, if we were to see Bitcoin do a drop of 15, 20%, you know we are going to get a huge drop on Caspa. We could potentially see a 40, 50% drop, taking us to a 5-cent level. Now, I'm not saying this is probable. What I am saying is if we did see this huge drop on BTC, then that is probably what we could expect for altcoins, and Caspa is no different. As we were all humbled in the market when we seen that nobody thought it would break 10 cents, and it absolutely did. But the lesson behind this is not to be scared. It is to be prepared. If you have conviction in a project that is as great as Caspa, don't be scared when the price goes down, because we know where the price is going to go long term. We've seen some cryptos last cycle like Cardano that had very similar price action, and then when people realized that they had any sort of utility, it absolutely went up, and Caspa is so much light years above everything else. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be prepared. I had 7,500 USDC. I'm making sure I get more stables loaded up and absolutely ready to deploy should we get another price drop. And looking right here on the Fear and Greed Index, we're at 45, which is starting to reset a little bit. You can see we had a low over here of about 30 back at the end of last year. But this is one reason I don't think the cycle's over. I definitely don't think the cycle's over. If we take a look right here, it hit a overall market cap of $8 billion in the 2018 cycle. And then last cycle, 2.8. That's about a 3.5 multiple of market cap cycle after cycle. And so if we were to do this math, 2.5 to 3 on the market cap of 2.8 trillion. That would take us upwards to $10 trillion. But there's so much more people getting into crypto. Governments are pro-crypto. El Salvador has a Bitcoin reserve. We're hearing rumors about a United States Bitcoin strategic reserve and altcoin reserves. Guys, how can we not be bullish? I am so excited about the future, and there's no better cryptocurrency than Caspa, the fastest open source decentralized decentralized, fully scalable layer 1 in the world, guys. And I really like Kaspa.com. Just shout out to their website. It's not paid or anything. But we've already got KRC20s, guys. These are just ramping up. When we look at the largest market cap one, it's less than $20 million. We are so incredibly early. So whether Kaspa does do a double bottom, whether Caspa just keeps going up and goes to 50 cents a dollar, or if it comes down and makes another low, guys, none of it matters for me. I don't care if my $7,500 worth went up to 10 or 12,000, or if it goes down to 5,000. I will be prepared to buy more and continue adding to my Caspa bag. But let me know, were you able to get in on the dip? It was a very great dip with a very great recovery. I want to know. Watch this video up above, and if you're not a part of the Freeman of Finance family, what are we doing? Subscribe. I love you all.